You don't like people, do you? I didn't say that, but truth be told, I don't expect any good to come from them. Moth, mold, mask, or mirror. I see more of a moth. Do you think people want to hurt you? I think we're wasting our time here. Why is that? Look, I know how this works. First we look at some pictures together and have a nice little chat. Then tomorrow you dig into my brain with a metal rod. You're exaggerating. Leucotomies have alleviated suffering for a great many people. In your case, however, I doubt it will be required. I'd like to believe that. Let's continue, shall we? Rat, vagina, necklace, well. I'm not gonna lie, I think the closest thing I see to it is a vagina. Interesting. What is? Your associative pattern. My husband calls them tricks. But it was he who brought you here, wasn't it? So pay attention. Wee eyes, cradle, crow. Oh, I do kind of see a cradle now, actually, like a baby cradle. No, I'm gonna say it. Is something wrong? Yeah. These are just splotches. Ain't nothing to see in them. Whatever I do see is only my imagination. This ain't fair. I ain't done nothing wrong. Life isn't fair. At your age, it's time you realise that. Wait, is this in the future after she's been found guilty of like killing him or something? Oh, don't be so gloomy. How did that saying go? In Italy, under the rule of the Borgia, terror, murder, and bloodshed reigned. Yet it ended up giving birth to Michelangelo, Da Vinci, and the Renaissance. Da Vinci? In Switzerland, brotherly love, democracy, and peace were established for 500 years. And do you know what they produced? The cuckoo clock. God. I woke up with a terrible pain spreading through my whole body. It came in waves, like one blow after another. One eye was all swollen and watery. Felt like it was going to burst. Hell, I wanted it to burst. Not that it helped none. No, the pain was focused somewhere else. When I opened my eyes, first thing I saw was a crooked, rusty nail sticking out my foot. Oh, she got Emily blunted by in Quiet Place. Went right through my own skin, so I tugged it free. Son of a bitch. I was ready to howl. Ready to scream at the top of my damn lungs. Best I could muster was a whimper though. It was like the top of that metal nail was smiling up at me like some Cheshire cat. Okay, one more try. Stay calm. Breathe. Come on low. Focus. Holy fuck. Shit. Goddamn porch. Goddamn nail. Why can't you hammer it in like I asked? The hell's wrong with you, Walter? Trying to make it easier for me to finish you off? Hell, why am I even asking you? Ain't like you ever knew which end of a hammer to use anyway. This is some wicked irony, alright? Oh lord, I can see rust stuck in the wound. Oh, that sounds horrible. Ugh, ain't no time to dwell on that now. Alright, one more time. Again, come on. Oh, that was a long one. The gaping wound stared back at me. An awful blood red gash. It's TOS. Last night felt like a bad dream, about to fade into memory, but still. My rippled up muddy dress, my aching leg, the puddle of my own vomit, they all suggested otherwise. I need to get rid of those reminders as soon as I can. I'm gonna be sick. Is the screen like tilting or is it me? Is it just an effect from the whizzing? I like this dress she's wearing. Vomit. Leftovers from yesterday's supper. Reminder of last night. Ah, what a mess. Clean it. Yeah, we're going to clean it because we wanted to get rid of like everything that reminded us of last night, didn't we? The gramophone. Turn off the music. Wait, there's music on? Are you actually going to, V? I know I smelled it earlier when a coworker heated theirs up and I kind of want now. I want spring rolls now. The power of suggestion. And get some rest. Rest, V. I am. Hate you. Only because I love you. Are we going to go have a bath? Top cabinet. I knew you were in here somewhere. They expired. A long time ago too. Should I? Let's take them anyway. A cure for wellness. Take the medicine. What does it matter? Not like things can get any worse. Was it supposed to be pills or something? I thought she was going to have a bath to like wash off the vomit and stuff. I like her, but she looks like a mess. Gotta take off this dress first. I'll think about the rest later. Okay. Oh, that's gone. Oops, wrong button. Change. Move away from wardrobe. Let's change. That's better. Now to get rid of this dress. Rip's dress. Who the hell could that be? That fucking bitch came around here, didn't she? Laura, you look like you've seen better days. What happened? Mind calling out water for me? Water ain't home. What do you need for? Go fuck yourself. He's out back. Okay, so what do you need him for? Water ain't home. Damn it. Water ain't here. Ain't here? That's odd. How long's he got to be out for? I ain't his secretary. He doesn't tell me anything. Margaret puts on a puppy dog face with her big, beautiful hazel eyes. It softens Loretta's heart a little. When I didn't see him this morning, I thought he'd run away with you. So you know? About you and water? Come on, Margaret, I ain't blind. So if I could... I know, right? Like, honestly. But what's she asking for him for? Like, what does she need him for? That, like, she knows, like, to go to his house for? I don't know how good it is. Keep suspicion down. That's a good idea. Don't worry, I don't hold grudges, especially not against someone like you. Really? Margaret's face breaks into a silly smile. The affair was eating her up inside, but Loretta's words seemed to lift the heavy load off from her heart. Still, Loretta couldn't help but think, if a few niceties was all it took, the load couldn't have been that heavy to begin with. There's no such thing as wrongdoing, Margaret, only doing. Hand on my heart ain't got no clue where he's gone. His damn suitcase ain't even here. You know, water. Maybe he got himself in hot water again. Water in hot water. Or maybe he just ran off and left us both behind. Who can tell? Laura? I don't know what to say. I best get going. Well, that could have gone better. Probably still could have gone worse, though. At the very least, I bought myself some time. Time to come to my senses, consider, think. Margaret may not be all that smart, but she knows how to play dirty. Bitch is up to no good, plain and simple. Just a matter of time now. Alright, now for the manuscript. It ought to be in the study. What in the Sam Hill? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Please don't tell me that he wasn't dead and he's clawed his way up. Let's hide it. Leaves a pleasant or almond scent. He wasn't lying. Well, it was up there earlier, so... Okay, we can't go outside yet. Oh, 82%. Nice work. Very nice work. So we have a load max. Stop baiting the gaze. Can you clean the stains? That's probably where I have to go. Maybe turn the radio on? The storm destroyed several power lines yesterday. Dozens were left without power. Authorities have reminded citizens to beware of looters. In other news... Let's go and study. Let's get the manuscript. I rarely stepped foot inside into water study. Everything here is just as it was yesterday. An open bottle of bourbon, that old beat-up typewriter, sheets of paper tied with a ribbon next to it, chapters of straw ball. The rest of the manuscript should be in the safe. An open envelope lay next to it. It's an informal letter, an official-looking paper, certified by a secretary. Dear Mr. Harris, Walter, the ball is positively sensational. Although I do believe we should give the title some consideration, I can say without a shadow of doubt that this is your best work yet, and I'm only halfway through reading it. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I already spoke to Thompson at MCM and they want to talk. I am very glad that you are back in business, my friend. Send me the rest as soon as it's ready. The contracts are drafted. There's just a couple of formalities left. P.S. I already ordered the cover designs. You're going to love them. Sincerely, Jerry. They were waiting. Details had been negotiated. Contracts signed. They just needed a little push was all. I made myself comfortable in the leather desk chair, adjusted the carriage, and began... Oh my god, is she going to write it for him? Dear Mr. Schaefer, I regret to inform... Oh, I thought she was going to finish the script. I forget to inform you that my husband has gone missing. It's possible something may have happened to him, or perhaps he simply run out on his love-deprived wife. His reasoning is beyond me. I am writing because you were interested in Walter Stacy's manuscript, Straw Ball. By coincidence, the manuscript currently sits in my possession. The original. There are no copies. Mr. Schaefer, I assume that you are a busy man, so I'll cut to the chase. As far as I know, your company has taken out a life insurance policy on Walter. Due to this extraordinary development, I must ask that you send a check with the amount applicable in the event of his passing if you wish to see this manuscript in its entirety. Oh my god, is she blackmailing them? Despite my disagreements with Walter, I am convinced that readers and fans of his talent should not be deprived of his latest masterpiece. I will send the manuscript the day after the check is received. As I understand, that it rightfully belongs to you and your firm, which has done so much for our family. Yours faithfully, Loretta Lou Harris. All done. Now I just gotta wait. Oh, it's the driving again. The pain in my leg was getting worse, so on my way to the post office I decided to stop at the gas station again. But something wasn't right. The gas station looked different that day, kind of like something was missing. In that same vein, I was seeing everything in a brand new light, kind of like looking through a cracked microscope glass or something. Although I never looked through a microscope in my entire life. The bell. Oh my god, is it an Esso? We have Esso in the UK. Ma'am? Are you the owner here? Got any painkillers, any news? Yes, ma'am. Where'd the other man go? What other man? The skinny one. You must be mistaken, ma'am. I'm the only one working here. Need some gas, ma'am? Actually, you got any painkillers here? No, ma'am. This ain't no drugstore. Then I'll just take a bottle of whiskey. Cheapest you got. Love that. Go to the... Yeah, well, I kind of thought she was going to say she was going to go to the doctor. Maybe she wants to fill it up with gas. My name is William Henry Carter. Oh, was this the detective guy? Hey, Max. How you doing? I've been this county sheriff for the last... Oh, it's the sheriff. Early in the morning of August 12, 1947, I got a call from the Harris farm. Mrs. Harris claimed that her husband, Mr. Harris, had gone missing. Oh god, another daddy. Okay, this guy definitely looks more like a Hopper. Don't kill him, but you could have an affair with him. Well, it wouldn't be an affair because the husband's dead. How old is Walter, ma'am? 45. How long have the two of you been married? 16 years. Has he... Ugh. The sheriff chokes back the urge to vomit. For the sake of decency, Loretta pretends not to notice. Wait, did she not even clean the vomit up on the ground? Pardon me, has Walter gone missing before? No. This would be her first time. Hot damn. The hangovers get worse every time. Feels like my head's about to explode. Well, you did throw back 2 bottles by yourself. What did you expect? Not 1 bottle, not a bottle and a half. 2 fucking bottles, Bill. Oh, so it's him. I wasn't sure. Like, I know it's over here, but I wasn't sure if it was her thoughts. Fuck it, you've had it worse. Get your shit together, old boy. Remember what you were taught. When was the last time you saw Walter? Does Walter have any disability features? What exactly did you notice that Walter... When did you exactly notice that Walter was missing, mate? Yesterday morning. I thought he had gone to the city at first, but the car was still parked by the house. Then evening rolls around and he still ain't back. So I called you today. She's looking at it. Is this blood? You saw a similar stain out in the hall. No worries, Donna. Someone tried to wash it off, but they didn't do a very good job. Smells mighty strong. Something ain't right, Billy boy. Today's going to be a long day. I can feel it in my bones. Loretta's standing there, arms folded, staring you down like she's fixing to ask you a question. Or simply challenge your authority. What a catch. Men don't just run away from women like her. Oh God, why is everyone... I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Got a queer look in her eyes, though. It's me. I'm in her eyes. I'm the queer. You're welcome. What's on your mind, sweetheart? He just called her sweetheart. We'd need to look at the strange stain, which is clearly vomit. What a weird smell, and what a shitty place. Everything here is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Stay calm, cowboy. Let's listen to what she has to say. Do your children even with you? What's what this before his disappearance? I choose this one. Tell me, ma'am, was Walter acting strange at all? Did he do anything unusual before he disappeared? No, sir. Nothing that comes to mind. Do your children live with you? I ain't got no children. No children, I hear. Just the two of them in this big old house? Shit. Feels like my head's about to bust. Pull yourself together, wino. This chick's up to something. Don't take your eyes off her. Did Walter have any health conditions? You trying to imply he's crazy? Well, no, sir. My husband's in his right mind. Was he in the military? Yeah, he was. But he never did like talking about it. Said he spent 2 years on a boat, somewhere out in the Philippines, writing propaganda. At least that's my understanding of it. You know, pamphlets about Hitler, Hirohito, and the like. I chose not to pry any deeper than that. I see. Study. Oh, I love this game. So this is Walter's study. Yeah, he spends most of his day in here. The sheriff sniffs. Has anything changed since he went last missing? Hard to say. What about family? My family? No, ma'am, your husband's. Ah, well, he has a sister over in New York City. Can't say we've ever been that close. Don't suppose you have her number. I'm afraid I do not. The sheriff's mouth curves into a deep frown. May I ask what happened to your leg? Oh, I just scratched it. Caught it on it now, but it ain't nothing serious. Ouch. You might want to go see a doctor about that anyway, ma'am. Tetanus is no laughing matter. Lots of folks die from it. I'll get right on that, Sheriff. Did Walter take anything with him before he left? A photo, maybe a postcard? Do you know if anything's missing from the safe? Oh no, Walter keeps his manuscripts in there. He didn't take those with him? I ain't sure. Don't know the combination. Did Walter keep up any extensive correspondence? Weirdo Loretta. I hope she does. I don't want her leg to get infected. Me too. We need her leg like as right as rain. Is that saying as right as rain, ready to like go on the run? Pass him an envelope. I'd hurry myself if you don't mind. We'll pass if we pass him the envelope. It like I think that doesn't seem sus, so we'll pass him the envelope. You should read them. Might offer you some clarity. The yard. All right, Mrs. Harris. I'll be frank. The chances of us finding Walter are pretty slim. It's more likely that he'll reappear by himself when he's ready. I have to admit, this sort of thing happens from time to time. Did you know that tennis is no laughing matter? Hey, Toffee, how you doing? Sometimes folks just get a little overwhelmed. They run away from debts, creditors, wires, without realising they can't ever run away from themselves. Well, I appreciate your wisdom, Sheriff, but what happens now? I'll get to contacting the local precincts in the meantime. Then the nearest hospitals, the morgue. It's a big country. Your husband could be anywhere. Ma'am, forgive me, I know this is a difficult subject, but I have to ask. Did you and Walt have any fights before he went missing? I wouldn't say so. Things have been pretty rocky lately. You know, I think Walter and I might have gone to the same school. I only got one school around here, so it ain't all that surprising. Was there anyone else he was in contact with around here? Any friends or neighbours? Enemies even? Someone I could talk to? No, sir. I thought we were going to get the option to, like, tell him about Margaret. At least not that I'm aware of. Does that thing still work, by the way? What? The well behind you there. Better than ever. No, it's all dried up now. Margaret, push him. No, it's all dried up now. Mind if I take a look? Sure is dark. I wonder how deep it goes. You know, if you ain't using it, then there'll be grounds for getting fined. You better ask someone to board... Wait, what's this? Oh, shit. Oh, it's a rat. Is that a rat? Sure is a meaty one. Look at that. He's trying to climb his way out. That fella's braver than all get out. Suckers breed faster than rabbits, so I'd recommend buying some rat poison or something. Probably get yourself a right nest down there. You got anyone around that can help you, ma'am? I can send my boys to you if you don't. They'll board it up for you in no time. Thank you, Sheriff. I can handle it myself. It's the ring. That is literally the shot from the ring. Oh, I really hope it does like the ring glow. Oh, it doesn't. Mind if I smoke? Go right ahead. This is a mistake in my opinion. You think so? Life's dealt me a bad hand. That or I just ain't be playing him right. I don't know. Everybody has problems. It's all about how we respond to them. Don't give me that. I shouldn't need to remind you the war is over. Men shot each other, stabbed each other, killed each other. And for what? Men aren't the only ones who fight in wars. No, but it's the men who start in them. Have you ever heard of the Chinese ruler Wu Zetian? Should I? There's no such thing as wrongdoing, Loretta. Only doing. Anyway, how are you feeling in general? Honestly, pretty good. We're going to confirm that now. Please concentrate. Oh god. I feel like the world has changed too fast, and I don't feel safe. I mean, I don't know what I mean anymore. Let's continue. Key? Bloody scissors? Don't let what I did for you. I'm a good person. Well, an ordinary person. But people sure love labelling things. Smart folks always love the simple answers. It's so easy to trip yourself up once. Way easier than you'd think. Easier than a round of gin rummy or getting your hands on a pair of nylon stockings. It's very convenient too. What do you mean by that? Well, it's tempting to commit an unforgivable act. Then revel in self-pity, making excuses for the rest of your life. Now, don't you start with that. Have you ever heard the saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I mean, that's exactly what you chose not to do. Oh. Wait. Oh, it's all moving about. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Oh, it's here. It's not there, is it? Oh, it's there. Such a dummy. Oh, is this going to be a picture of them? Oh. Ring ring. A call from New York for Mr. Harris. Connect us. Harsh man's voice. You think you can blackmail us, Toots? Blackmail? Well, sure, if that's what you want to call it. But since I'm the one who owns the manuscript, I think it'd be more appropriate to call it reimbursement. Or maybe compensation for the presumed widow of a talented writer. You could even print that on the dust jacket. Where's Harris? Listen here, lady. Nobody messes with Jerry Schaefer. I hung up. But he'll call again. Make no mistake. People like Schaefer never miss an opportunity for profit, even if it means exchanging sweet pleasantries for threats. But that still leaves me with a problem. The safe. I searched the whole damn house for a clue, a vote, anything. But it looks like old fuddy-duddy Walter, who by supper would always have forgotten what he ate for breakfast, or sometimes mixed up his left for his right. That same lying bastard Walter only ever kept the combination in that good-for-nothing brain of his. I tried his birthday, our wedding anniversary, his mother's birthday, and even the date of his first publication. Nothing worked. You must have written a combination down somewhere, Walter. You're a writer. You wrote everything down. Okay, we got places to check. What's over here? The bookshelf. Crime and Punishment. Oh, a key. Never heard of it. There's a key hidden in the book. It would open one of the doors in his house. No clue which one, though. Maybe Walt's parents' bedroom? No worries, Pupsy, shortly. Fisty Donna, what's she like? That's classic Fisty Donna. A letter from the Kelly. Wait. What's the Kelly? Hey, Daddy, how you doing? How's Laura? I hope you're all doing okay. I'm doing just fine. So I was write you back. Things have been pretty crazy lately. You know how it is. Did you finish your novel? I think you did. You've been working for so long now. Today I got some big news I want to talk about. I don't know when you'll get this letter though. Anyway, Mickey and I go come visit, so let's talk in person. That's what I love you. Kelly. Wait. I'm confused. Has he got a kid with someone else? Let's check in this drawer. Nothing interesting in here. Except for... Ooh, a cigar club? I never seen Walter smoke a cigar. There's an address on it. 11 Rainwood Street. Must be in a city. I could pay a visit. When I get the time, of course. Baby, still need to go to the doctor about your leg. Ticket stub, scribbles, papers, a lighter. Horse racing, Only Walter could find a racetrack out in the middle of nowhere. I can't get a manuscript until I figure out that combination. No matter what I try, nothing seems to work. Okay, shall we, Walter's desk. It already looks in here. Oh, we didn't actually read the other letters though, did we? Dear Mr. Harris. Walter. Oh, we already read this one. What about this one? Oh, wait, no, it's the same one. A letter from the Kelly. A letter from Walter's publisher. Okay, so it's only the two. Okay, cool. Let's go open... I reckon it's his parents' room. Oh, it's the key for the bedroom. Oh, no, this must be his parents' bedroom. Heavens to... What's that smell? I gotta open a window or something. It's just got like the same layout as their bedroom. The flowers are all dried up. Discharged man shoots parents. Guggenheim warehouse fire. Ransom paid but child not found. Austin family offered reward. I remember this case. Someone kidnapped a daughter for some hoity-toity oil tycoon. Do we pick up the scissors? cage? A cage? It's empty. Apparently Walter's parents kept a bird. Okay. I should look around. I've never been in this room before. Oh, we didn't go see the suitcase. Open it. A bottle of rum, one hell of a drink. A strange photograph. Look closer. Oh, there's a key. Looks like a kind of useless safety deposit box. But where? Somewhere in the city? What the hell, Walter? Aren't safety deposit box in the bank? The day promised to be eventful, and not just because of not because of the secrets of Walter's past. I still need to open that goddamn safe, but I was plumb out of ideas. I considered throwing it out the window, but there was no way that thing was going to budge. I won't get that check without the manuscript. Is there some way to just airmail the whole safe to Schaefer? I need to come up with something, and fast, so I decided to head into the city. Bus depot, hardware store. Address from the matchbox. Oh, we get to choose where we want to go. That's cool. Let's go here. Just maybe don't listen to me. What can I get you? Sorry to bother you. I'm looking for the Cooper Cigar Club. Is this the place? What? Can't you read? Look at the sign, lady. This is a bar. We don't sell cigars here, only drinks. So I suggest you either order one or take a hike. Who's this? Excuse me. Don't suppose you know where I can find the Cooper Cigar Club? Cigar Club? Ah, you're looking at it, babe. But it was shut down a year, maybe 2 years ago. All that's left of it now is this shithole. Bartender looks over, displeased. Where do you think you are, the Ritz or something? The bartender looks away, even more displeased. A year or two? Why is a pretty dame like you looking for a cigar club anyway? Here, why don't you buy your drink instead? Thanks, but I'm in a hurry. Of course you are. I don't understand. This ain't making any sense. Let me take another look at that matchbox. The address is right. But there's no way these matches are 2 years old. There's a phone number on the other side. Was this written with a ballpoint? Yeah. Must be recent then. How the hell did I miss this? I could call the number, but what good would that do? If the club really did if the club really did close a couple of years ago, maybe that loser got it wrong. I should find a phone. Mind if I use your phone? It's out back by the John. Creepy picture. This dog sure looks scary. Well, yeah, at least it ain't playing poker. Can we go into the men's room? Smells like piss in here. And Lord knows what else. Can we go in here? No. Can we go in there? No. Okay, we use the phone. Call home. Call number from the matchbox. Not the piss steam. Bzz. Actually, no, that's the wrong. Never mind. It's you. I know who you are. You shouldn't have dialed this number. Who are you? Do I know you? We'll be seeing each other soon. Who am I? I don't know why we'd go to the bus depot. Oh, because... Okay. If this key really belongs to the bus depot, then it must have one of the lockers here. Okay. Old poster. Buy US savings bonds and stamps. Some drunks want to sleep right next to the locker I need to get into. Excuse me, move a little. Let me see if I kick him. No, we don't want to kick the homeless man. The bum gurgles something unintelligible. Well, that's just perfect. How do I get rid of him now? He reeks of booze. Maybe a fresh bottle will get him to move. So we have to go to the store and buy some booze, I guess? Ma'am, I already told you to open a safe, and I mean any safe. Though I can't say for sure which one you have. An old one. Well, old or new, You'll either need a very good locksmith or a very good thief. Precisely. And I'm afraid I'm neither. All I sell is doorknobs and fasteners, ma'am. What a waste of time. So where do I go then? I don't go to the bar to get a drink and then take that to the homeless man, do I? Sounds like some gastrointestinal issues. Unfortunately, I don't think he has healthcare. This is America. A bottle of liquor, please. Cheap as you got. Oh, the lady has finally decided to have some fun. Don't ask. Well, you have a lovely evening. Okay, perfect. I quit smoking a long time ago, though I've regretted it more and more lately. Okay. Oh, the pin comes out of him when we don't... Okay, that's good. I like that. I don't like the fact that she has to tempt him with alcohol to get him away. Got a bottle of something you might like. Look, just move over, would you? Thank God that worked. Luggage store. There's some kind of parcel here. I don't get it. What does all this mean? I should wait till I get home to open it. Oh, he's back. Hey, who the hell are... They said he unto me, prophecy into the wind, prophecy son of man. And to say to the wind, thus say whatever, come from the war, God stuff. They may live. Cute. On the way home I got to thinking, maybe I just made a mistake. The man on the other end of that wire could have been anyone. An old friend, a comrade in arms, or some other failed writer. It was amazing how after Walter's death I started to learn so much about him. Way more than I knew of him when he was still alive. Things that were obviously private, but he didn't want to share his own life. Then suddenly... Shit. The engine overheated. Goddamn bucket of bolts. Lord. What did I do to deserve this? Who am I kidding? You know perfectly well, Loretta. So I walked. Good thing the house was only half a mile away. I noticed a luxurious white car right away, parked by my front porch. I'd never seen a car quite like it. Some old man with a cane was standing next to it, and something deep in my gut told me nothing good was going to come from this meeting. Oh, he looks a little bit like Sam Elliott. Can I help you? Go call out your husband, sweetheart. I'd like to speak to the property owner. I'm the property owner. Ah, well, that explains it. What you're needing all this land for anyway? Well, I've got my surname, but I didn't catch your name. Who are you exactly? Name's Peter Solomon Morgan Jr., but you could call me Mr. Morgan. I own the land down southeast of here, which means I've the misfortune of being your neighbour. What's that supposed to mean? Come take a look. Morgan's hand. See this? The whole lot's rotten. Ain't even worth feeding to the livestock. Thank you kindly for showing me some dirt, but I fail to see how this has anything to do with me. I love her. Fail to see, do you? Morgan's old face turns purple with anger. 50 acres of fertile land, reduced to nothing but horse shit. My sincere congratulations, so what? And that has what to do with me? I hired a specialist. Through his investigating, he concluded that drainage installed on your property is wrecking my crops. I was looking to have a conversation with the real property owner. You know, resolve the issue peacefully but I guess that just ain't on the cards. I don't give a go about your land. Let's calm down here. Now let's calm down for a minute. I don't know much about farming. Well, I didn't even know what you mean by drainage. I just rent out the land. Tell me something I don't know. Well, maybe you should talk to the ones who's been working your land. What do you think what's been going on? You think I'm out here running in the fields like I got ants in my pants? I'll be speaking to my lawyers about this. You can understand that much, can't ya? I came over here to meet the owner face to face, you know? Talk it through, man to man. Never did it occur to me that I'll be dealing with some dumb broad instead. I'll pull your head out of your ass. The bank owns this land. Best quit jerking me around, lady. Listen hard, you goddamn Okie. Let go of me, you asshole. Sorry, my voice. If Phillips or someone else is paying you to pull this shit, or this is your harebrained attempt at sabotage, Lord help me. I'll drag your ass through the muck myself if I have to, you hear me? Fuck off, pig! What's going on here? Howdy, Bill. You doing alright there, Miss Harris? Yeah, Mr. Morgan was just leaving. Yeah, I'm going, but this ain't over. I'll be seeing you in court, Mrs. Harris. Whatever, you old fart. Your hand okay? I saw your car out there on the road. Figured I'd come see if everything's okay. What was old Bill wanting? Wish I knew, Sheriff. Wish I knew. Morgan's grip was surprisingly strong for an old man and left a bruise. The sheriff made himself scarce before long. He came asking the same questions, but he had them written down in a notebook this time and didn't reek of booze. Still, I don't think he suspects me. He seems more focused on Walter's past. Here's an ornery one. That old donkey, I'll say, ought to learn to keep his hands to himself. Got any news on Walter, Sheriff? Actually, yes. I was talking to New York and found out something rather strange. Tell me. Have you ever heard of Irving Wallace? Nope, doesn't ring any bells. It sounds like Walter and Irving did time together. Walter did time? No way. That's what I thought. But when? Why? In the early 20s, but I don't know why. There ain't much time left from the pre-war archives. Walter obviously used this to his benefit and kept his little vacation a secret. This is more than just a secret. Don't get me wrong, ma'am. Everyone makes mistakes. As far as I could tell, Walter was a dignified man, which I could say about Wallace's character, though. Who is he? He made a killing during the Prohibition, but his fortune wasn't big enough to attract unnecessary attention. Then he got his business legalized and went into publishing. Interesting. He bought a stake in a local newspaper. Either way, he's bad news, but no charge has been brought against him yet. Dignified, really, right? Strange thing is, well, my guess is Walter and Irving have stayed in touch to this day. I don't mean to scare you, man, but Wallace might be connected to your husband's disappearance. What's in the box, by the way? That's from my brother in Oakland. Watch out from New York. Mail just arrived. Thought it might be from Walter. Anyway, ma'am, I'll keep you informed. Let me know if anything happens in the meantime. Like what, Sheriff? People like Wallace are extremely dangerous, so I'd like to ask you to stay vigilant till we figure this out. Do take care now. What have you been up to, Walt? I must admit, Morgan's visit came as something of a surprise. I'd no idea what that old man wanted with me. Walter was the one who handled the land, not me. Any knowledge I might have had was extremely vague. I could probably figure it all out if I really put my mind to it. But on the other hand, who the hell cares? I'll be gone the minute I get that check. I'll never have to leave this house, this land, or Morgan ever again. I wasn't sure what to do next. Ask about the property boundaries, leave it to chance. Ooh. I'm not actually sure, Pop, because this is only like a couple days afterwards, so I don't think it would damage the crops that quickly. But it might have something to do with the well in general. I'm not sure. Let's ask about the property boundaries. Learn the truth about the land. So, Mrs. Harris, what can I help you with? I'm just looking to learn about the extent of my property and where the border between my land and Mr. Morgan's lies. Alrighty, if you kindly take a look right here, this is your property. This is the property that, as I understand it, belongs to the bank. It's all ours. If the paperwork's anything to go by, then yes. Now here is where your property ends and Mr. Morgan's begins, as well as here, here, and here. I'll need another set of plans I get the idea. So Mr. Morgan's rolling in money. You could say that. Don't tell me y'all are odds about something. Well, oh, Mrs. Harris, you'd be better off giving him what he wants. You know, bargain a little for decency's sake. But come to an agreement nonetheless. Believe me, it's pointless going to court with people like him. I appreciate the advice. My pleasure. Oh, can I ask you one last thing? Is it possible that there may be some drainage onto my property that leads to Morgan's? Which in some way unknown to me might be affecting his crops? That's hard to tell, Mrs. Harris. It will depend on the history of the site. What was standing there before, groundwater lines, previous owners and such. I can try and look it up for you if you like. The records must be in the archive somewhere. So long as it ain't any trouble. Not at all, ma'am. It's my job. Just leave me a telephone number and I'll get in touch as soon as I find anything. But running from Walter's property, yeah. We gotta kill Mr. Morgan. I mean, I'm not against more murder. I like a bit of murder. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I didn't think it really mattered at first, but at night for some reason I started to feel like something around me had changed. It was small, almost invisible. I began to wander through the run-down old house, finding my way into corners I didn't even know existed. And then Kelly arrived.